Okay, there we go. Trim that. Now, let's trim this little tail. That tail's got to be out of the way when we do the, I'm going to show you if you want. A handle. I'm going to show you how to do a handle here in just a minute. For a puppy. We don't have a bed right now. I have a new bed coming. So we tore down the old one because we got one of those sleep number. They're not called, I guess they're sleep number now. Sleep number beds. And they're coming tomorrow to set it up. I know just what you want to know when you're trying to learn how to make a purse. Thread is fighting with me. Ooh. Fuzzy out with me, will ya? And of course I pick a thick area. There we go. Sew in this end. Make sure you just go through the first loops. I go 3 times. Oops, sorry, I'm foul shot again. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to cut off that fuzzy end. That makes it hard to thread. Oop, pinch. Almost done. Last tail. Yay. A lot of us don't like doing tails. I don't mind, but I get tired of them fighting with, oh well, fudge. I had it on there too. Sorry you gotta watch me fight with my yarn. This bumpy yarn, it can be ornery stuff. Alright now. You see, notice I'm going the opposite direction as the other one. Because I don't want all that to be too bulky where I'm sewing it. You see? I'm doing the other side of the purse because I don't want it to be real super bulky where I'm sewing the ends at. Okay. Cut that. We did this one. We can cut that. Yay. Alright. Now, let's sew on the button. I gotta find my button. Alright. See this string that goes in the middle? Let me get that out of the way. String in the middle. I want you to thread your needle. I know you're a lot faster threading your needles than I am with this yarn, but be patient with me if you would. Okay, there I go. Now I want you to take the needle and go through your button in the middle, pull it through, okay? Now inside, I want you to just go through a couple loops to secure it. You don't, just a couple chains, and trim that. Sorry I don't have my good scissors out here. Got these ugly ones. Alright, I left a long tail on my button. I hope you did. what you do, thread again. That's all I'm doing is threading lately, huh? Threading a needle. Alright, there we go. Now, see where I want my button. You gotta remember, this was the wrong side. So now we gotta turn our purse around. Get the right side out. Okay. And see, you can't see the stitches that we just did. Okay, I'm gonna flip this down. See where the middle is, and that's where my button will be, about right there. Okay, so I got my finger there, so I'm going to put my needle through right where that was. Okay, now don't go through the same hole, but go through up here. Okay, now see the back of the button? See this loop? Grab one of the loops. Pull tight. Go through another loop that's beside it. Okay. Go back through the purse. About where, same place where you were. Okay. Okay. Come back through. Okay. Go through a loop. Go back through purse. Come back through on the back. Go through a loop that's beside it. And unfortunately, I just pulled too hard and I unthreaded my thread. That happens. That's okay. We can thread her again. Alright. Go back through the purse. Get the gist. I gotta make sure I don't come back through the same hole. Okay. Grab another loop. Back down. Back up. Grab another loop. Oops, I'm sorry. I keep on doing that so I can see, not so you can see. Pull through the loop. So I went through all the loops all the way around the back. Okay? So that holds that button. That button can't come off for nothing. Okay? So now all I want you to do is take this and knot it a couple times. Go through a couple loops a couple times to secure it. Okay? And there you go. Just trim that. Okay, and then there's your button. Oopsie. First time is the hardest. Okay, here's my cute little button. Is it in? Yep, it's in. There's my cute little button. Okay? Now, you can have this just the way it is, or I'm going to show you how to put straps on next. Alright, put my needle away. Get some yarn. Okay, make a loop. Make sure you leave a tail. Make a loop. Get your crochet hook. Okay. Now it doesn't matter if your purse is the wrong side or the right side. It doesn't matter. Okay, what I want you to do is put your hook. See where the two sides join? I want you to put your hook through the middle there. Right where the two join, okay? Oops, sorry about that. Get my tail out of the way. and then I want you to slip stitch. So you grab your loop, pull through, and you gotta remember this might be a little tough, a little tight. Just go through another, chain 1. Okay. Now they suggest that you chain, if you want a strap, to chain 57 inches. 57 inches is an awful long strap. So you just chain as many, or as big, or I should say as long as you want your strap. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you just want a little clutch, see, I'm not even counting because it doesn't matter. It's the length that matters on the. If you want a little clutch, see, you just do so many and you will attach it to that side. But I want this to be a shoulder. So, don't know if I'm going 57 inches, but we'll see what looks good. Get some more yarn here. Yeah, that's not long enough yet. I don't know, maybe 57 inches would be good. Oh, I gotta get more yarn. Unfortunately, this ball I pulled from the outside, so it gotta unroll it. Just keep on going. How long do you think we got now? Huh? Can I have an odd number? Doesn't matter. I'm going to show you how. Yes, there says 50 single chain for 57 inches. I'm going to go as long as I want it. I think that looks nice. So let me measure it just to see. My purse is 36. Looks good. Because I don't want it to hang down to your knees. That wouldn't be good. Okay. So once you get the chain, as long as you like, get back to my chain. Go over to this other side and go in, slip stitch on the other side where there's a seam. Okay. Now I want you to chain 1. Now, in right beside the next loop, the next chain, the next single crochet, I want you to go in and single crochet. Okay? Now, because there, in their directions, they want you to make the straps separate and not on the purse and then sew it on. I personally don't like doing that because it can come unraveled and come off if you put too much weight in your purse and it puts a strain on the straps. This way, your strap cannot come off. It can unravel, it can't come undone, so it's secure. So now let's continue. In your first chain, I want you to put a single crochet and single crochet all the way back across your chain. So I gotta get some more yarn. A little drink. Like I said, after you chain, the first row after that is usually the hardest and the slowest. But just take your time. You can do this. Whoopsie. If I can do it with this loopy, knotty, woven yarn, you can do it with whatever yarn you choose. Okay, get some more yarn. Oops, almost fell on the floor. I caught her. Hope I'm not boring you. I hope you're enjoying this tutor class, whatever you want to call it. This purse is so easy and so you can customize it to be any way you want. Like I said, that gold one I showed you early when we started this video, I double crocheted, and I half double crocheted the purse instead of single crochet, because I wanted to see how if it would turn out to look the same, and it did. I think I'm going to make another one, but I'm going to make it longer, bigger, make a big purse, because I sell my purses on Etsy. Oops, sorry, on Etsy. And some people like big purses and not these little ones. Not these are real little, but I'm a little purse girl. That's what I usually carry. Okay, just single crochet here. Looks like we're halfway through. Okay, continue to the end, and I'll meet you there. Okay? Okay, I'm back. Almost to the end here. Not that you had to watch me crochet all the way to the end, but unfortunately the puppy had to go out potty, so. Alright, get your tail out of the way. I'm going to open up my purse. See what I'm doing. Keep on crocheting. I've got a couple more stitches. You get more yarn. Make sure you get the last stitch. Okay, and I want you to go into the next single crochet that's in your purse. Single crochet. Now I want you to single crochet in the next one. Oh, yarn's a little thick there. Okay, change. Turn your work. I always like to check, make sure not twisted, handle's not twisted, wrong direction. Okay, now single crochet. Now make sure you go into this hole for your first one. Here's your first single crochet. All right, and single crochet all the way back across. I'll get the purse out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. It's going to be a wild looking purse. Blues, red, purple. Or this, I think this is a purple, hot pink, fuchsia. What color do you think this is? Huh? Okay, I'm going to pause again, and you just keep on single crocheting all the way across. I'll meet you to the other end. Okay? Right. Okay, I'm back. All I've been doing is single crocheting all the way across. So just keep on. I'm almost to the end. Hopefully you paused and show you who's at the end. One first, single crochet, next single crochet on your purse. Now, is that the width you want, or do you want your strap to be wider? Just keep on doing what we've been doing. If you're done and that's as wide as you want, all you can do is, instead of single crocheting in the next stitch, single crochet like we would have done if we would continued, we're just going to slip stitch. So put your yarn, pull through again, and then fasten off. You just pull through your yarn through. My yarn being thick and bumpy, it's hard. And then all we got to do now is sew in our ends. You may get a big needle with a big eye here. Squishy, 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 squishy. Sorry, you can slap happy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright, now make sure you get into the inside of your purse, okay? And hide your tail. Make sure you're in the inside. Don't hide your tail on the outside. You don't want to have it to show. Okay? And make sure you go definitely at least 3 times, because you don't want this to come unravel. Okay. And just cut off your ends. Definitely need to get a nice pair of scissors in here. Wasn't prepared. And make sure you go on your other end. My tail where we started.